तुम्हाला बोलली होती की आय एम व्हेरी व्हेरी सेन्सिटिव्ह. तर
ओके.
मग ती सेन्सिटिव्हिटी कमी करायला तुम्ही मला काय कॉम्बिनेशन देऊ शकता योगा आणि आयुर्वेदाचं?
छान क्वेश्चन आहे. सेन्सिटिव्हिटी कमी करण्यासाठी मेन म्हणजे योगामध्ये क्रिया आहेत आणि त्या क्रिया आपण बघूया. आणि त्या क्रिया ऍक्च्युली योग्य गुरुच्या अंडर केलेल्या जास्त सोयीस्कर आणि सेफ आहेत. तर मी तुम्हाला एक सो आय एम गोइंग टू शेअर. तर ह्या क्रिया आहेत वमन, जलनेती, सूत्रनेती and कपालभाती. All these are kriyas in yoga which are used to reduce the sensitivity. Out of this, Jalneti and Sutraneti are the two main kriyas which are going to be used for desensitization of body and mind. The out of which Vaman is like purification technique, which one among different types of dhoti to wash out the complete alimentary canal. I mean, means we have to drink the water around 4 to 5 glasses, lukewarm water added with salt, equal to the test of saliva. And then we have to sit in squatting pose and gulp it quickly. And after that, when you feel like you are going to vomit, then just come near the basin, and as shown in the picture, we have to bend little bit. And with these 3 fingers, we want to tingle the back of our tongue. Okay, or you can just press and the water will start coming out. That is one way. Okay, so this is very important, and how it desensitizes, because we always eat through our means through our mouth, and alimentary canal is used to suck inside, but here we are voluntarily vomiting out. Vomiting out is an action which takes place when some foreign body goes inside our body. Okay, so for example, if we eat something which is not acceptable to our mind and body, to our brain, sometimes even some medicines, and sometimes some food that is poisonous, if it goes inside, then a signal goes to brain, and then brain just stimulates or gives some signals to the stomach to make opposite action. So that so the action, gulping action, is from up to down, but in vomiting it comes from stomach to mouth. So that action is triggered here voluntarily by us. So what happens when this Vaman happens is not only take out all the phlegm and all the particles inside our stomach, but it also signals, or it starts another trigger which take out all the cough and mucus from the alveoli, that is the air sacs in the lungs. So it is also cleansing of lungs. It is actually a detoxifying event which happens over here, not only in lungs but also kidneys and heart. So this is like desensitization, because it prepares our mind to be ready for event which is not accepted by the brain. So this is first. Okay, and this is really good for asthma. It is good for all kind of like indigestion also, it sometimes is used, and it is used for people for insomnia. Okay, second, it's Sutraneti. So I have a sutra over here which is generally used in Sutraneti. It has different thickness. Okay, so generally in ancient times they didn't have this rubber, but they used to have threads, and then they used to take those 8 to 10 threads together, and then they used to make them into a single thread using ghee. Now this thread has 2 ends. One is completely closed and another is open. Okay, if you can see. So this closed end we have to put inside our nostril like this. So this is another technique which we need to do compulsorily. We should do under guidance of an expert yoga teacher. Okay, so even if you are not doing complete Sutraneti, even if you take this and just put it inside the nostril, just little bit, that also creates or triggers a lot of mucus to come out by sneezing or by coughing. you will, if you try by yourself. If you want this, it is completely, it's available on Amazon and Flipkart, and it has different thicknesses. So this is second type, which and this is, as you can see, it is used to elevate inflammation and excessive mucus. It is very good for ear, nose, and throat, and it improves vision, and it gives very good effect on lungs and overall body system, because it not only removes phlegm, and it not only gives a lot of benefits to eyes and ears, but it also gives a lot of blood circulation towards the face, and it desensitizes our mind and body. Desensitizes how? So this is a solid particle for our brain, which is moving inside the nose, which is not the area, natural area to go inside. So as soon as you put something, like if you can take thread right now and you try to put it inside your nose, you will get a lot of sneezing and coughing. So this gradually reduces that response, or that trigger gradually reduces, and it requires at least 1 to 2 months for your mind to get desensitized. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask me in between. Okay, and
Alright.
next is Jalneti. Okay, let me tell you the precautions. I just skipped them. So Vaman, for all this Jalneti, Sutraneti, and Vaman and Kapalbhati, all these kriyas, one major precaution is those who are having any sort of problem with the heart, if they have undergone any operation in stomach, if they have any pain in the spine, or any surgery in the spine, or any gap in the neck or lumbar region, they must not do this, because it puts a lot of pressure on the heart, and it puts a lot of pressure on the spine, because we are going to cough a lot of thing out. But if for women it's okay to have some kind of pain in back, that's not a major problem. But for Kapalbhati, it's no. Jalneti and Sutraneti you can do, but heart patient, no, completely no. And if you are means if anyone is having lot of stress, or that person is in depression, these kriyas are also very useful for them. First, we should, before doing all this Jalneti and Sutraneti specifically, we should do pranayam, and before that counseling. Third is Jalneti. So this is a different type of pot which is used for Jalneti, because it has the nozzle at 45 degree, which is required. So what happens in this, we take lukewarm water, little bit of salt in it, equal to the saliva test, and then the water should be lukewarm, not very hot, not very cold, otherwise it triggers a different reaction in the body. So it should be just lukewarm, and we have to tilt our head at 45 degree, take that water in this, and we have to put it from inside and taking out from opposite nostril like this. So I will show you once in different meeting, if we happen to do that again, if you want it. So that is another, this Jalneti is really good for a glowing face, to reduce the wrinkles on the face, obviously to desensitize. It is good for headache, migraine. It's good for migraine, but not for those who are very afraid. As I told you, that the people who get panic attack, who are severely into any disease like migraine or depression, and who are very sensitive. So for them, we should first go for counseling, then pranayama. Once they know how to relax by themselves, nobody else is going to come and relax. It is not going to work. So first they should know relaxing techniques. Once they can relax themselves, then only they should go for all these techniques under a proper expert. Insomnia. Yes, insomnia, it reduces a lot, because it takes out all the toxins, not only from our body, but also from our mind. So let me tell you that those people who are introvert, they don't mix up with other people. It's very difficult for them to do Vaman, Jalneti and Sutraneti. Why? Because whatever attitude is of your mind, that reflects in your body. Okay, but it can be changed. It can be changed by this kriya. Slowly, gradually, they also become more extrovert, or more they start getting interactive with the friends. And this is good for cough and cold, but not during cough and cold. It is a preventive mechanism. So when you don't have cough and cold, then only you should try this. And allergic sneezing. So this is Jalneti. Next is Kapalbhati, but it is not for desensitization directly used. But yes, gradually over a period of time, you can use that as well. So Siddhi, have you got answer to your questions, or you need?
Yes, I got answer of my question. Just
Okay,
please guide
thank you.
me, because I can perform these kriyas only after relaxing my body, and already my body is not relaxed during this period, or because of my hectic schedule I don't feel relaxed in any time of the day. So
Okay.
can you suggest me any yogasana or any treatment to relax my body? Because of my hectic schedule, I have lost so much of hair, and there are skin problems also occurring to me. So can you suggest some yoga to relax my
Yeah,
body?
for relaxing, yoga nidra is very uh, comes handy, and it's very useful nowadays. So when you come from office, or when you are just feeling like that you want to relax, then first it's stretching that I will show you in the later part if time permits. But Yog Nidra is going to help you a lot. So we can just try that if we get time. I will show you here. Just 2 minutes, we will do that Yog Nidra.
Okay,
Any
I
other
want to
questions,
ask
Siddhi?
about Jalaniti. Is it easy to do it at home, or we need to the Jalaniti what you showed?
Yeah,
Told
Jalneti and Sutraneti and Vaman as well. We need to do it under guidance of a proper yoga teacher. If time permits, we will arrange another video conference that there I will explain you how to do that. And if you have proper space and time, then you can do it along with me so that I can guide you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upasan,
One
yeah.
more thing. While lactation, can I do all this Vaman and all that?
No, Vaman,
I
all
have
the
a small
kriyas should
baby.
be, you have a?
I have a small baby, so while I am nursing her, can I do all this Vaman and other kriyas and particular yogas?
Yeah, if you have
What you said,
delivered through a
Kapalbhati and all
normal,
that.
yeah. So your question is, can you do all this kriya
Yeah,
when you have just delivered, right?
not just. It's almost been 5 months.
5 months. So, okay.
Yeah.
First thing is, after 6 months only you can do this. And if you have had Caesar or C-section, then you can just take advice from doctor. After 6 months, it's
Okay.
generally okay. And yes, if that is normal delivery, then of course after 3 months also you can do that. But it's
Okay.
generally good to hear from doctor. So Dr.
Okay.
Sucheta can tell us more.
What you want to do actually?
Vaman, basically, Vaman and Jalaniti, what she showed, because I have a lot of acidity issue and frequent, I get those acidity attacks, allergies. So for that, I'm asking if I can do Vaman and other things while I'm nursing a kid.
Actually, for acidity, pitta, if you have any problem related to kapha, common is ideally helpful for you. Or pitta, we can give you some pitta pacifying medications. Right now, when you're lactating, go for simple remedies, which I can tell you later, and you can use that.
Okay.
Right now, what problem you face, like acidity? What do you mean by acidity?
I get allergies.
Pardon? Allergies.
I get allergies. Yeah, I get like pitta allergies.
Okay,
So it is
urticaria.
very frequent.
Okay. You get skin rashes.
Yes.
Okay, that
Skin
with
rashes.
Virechan. So I can suggest Mrudu Virechan for you. Mrudu Virechan.
Okay.
That is fertility treatment. Okay.
Okay.
And your baby is healthy, na? Right
Yes.
now you're feeding her. So
Yes.
you can take right now you can take just Suksarakvati
Okay.
tablets.
Okay.
Get to try. And again, let us see afterwards what you can do. Gulkanda, if you have handy, Gulkanda. Gulkanda is good for acidity. That is mild laxative also. That you take
Okay.
every time with milk. You can take with hot milk. That you
Okay.
take continuously for few days, like 1 week.
Okay.
And then afterwards we can see. Jalaneti, and you, if you want to do for your sinus and all, right now you can do proper just inhalations with hot water. You can put little
Okay.
ajwain or kapoor in that, and you can inhale. Steam inhalation right now you can do for cough, and if you have any allergies regarding to respiratory system.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay. And I wanted to ask Sheetal if I can do any yoga while even it's I'm not finished 6 months, but still can I do little bit of yoga or any asana which is very easy to do in during the day, because it is not possible to fix a time in the morning that I want to do between 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. That is right now practically not possible. So can I
Yes.
do something which
Okay.
I can do during the day also?
Yeah, sure. But the precautions to be taken is if you have had a meal which is heavy, like non-veg, then you should take at least 4 to
No,
5
I am
hours
a
of it.
vegetarian.
Okay, that's great. Then you can take a break of 3 hours,
Okay.
because 3 hours is the time when it goes from stomach to small intestine. Till that time, we should not do any like yoga practices. After that, you can do. And
Hello, hello.
so you have,
Hello.
uh,
That's true.
so you are 5 minutes, like, sorry, 5 months have passed since your delivery. So
Yes, yes. And I
if
don't have
it's
any issues in stitches and all. It's all done.
nice, nice. Okay, then you can just go ahead, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 hours gap any time in the day if I can take from food
Yeah, stomach
after
should be
having
empty.
food 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah,
And
stomach
I
should
can
be
do
empty.
everything, na? Kapalbhati and other all yogas.
Kapalbhati requires a good back. So if you have a good back without any pain and all, and if you
Yeah,
don't
I
have
have a
any
good
pain
back
in
as
your
of now.
stomach, then you can always do that. And
Okay.
yes, and don't do any yoga after 8 p.m. because otherwise it will interfere with your sleeping cycle. Because
Oh,
once we do
okay.
yoga, energy starts moving, and then you may not be able to go to sleep. That's why.
Okay. But generally they say that you can do a plank before going to bed and all. So
That is different
I
yoga.
thought,
That is not
okay.
that yoga. Means the yoga which increases your heartbeats. That yoga you should not
Okay.
do. The yoga which reduces your means pulse. Like it,
Mm-hmm.
it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, means slowing down.
Okay.
That, like pranayama you can do. Might be you can sit in vajrasana. Might be you can do a slight twist, not much, but and
Okay.
immediately after food, obviously you can sit only in vajrasana, but not only any other
Right.
asana. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank
Well,
you.
you can suggest
Thank you.
some mudras to her also. Some mudras for her.
Yeah,
So
mudra.
for a weight loss.
Oh, for weight loss, it's
Yeah.
this. If any time mood is not good, like Siddhi said, then you can do this
Can you
mudra.
please repeat the first one?
Yeah, that
Okay.
is this.
Two like this.
And that is ring finger. Ring
Okay.
finger is towards the base of the thumb, and you are
Okay.
putting thumb on the middle phalange of the ring finger. Okay.
Okay.
This. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This is, but it increases pitta. So if you have acidity,
Oh, no,
yeah.
I have acidity. My
Ah,
prakriti is acidic and cough. So as per
okay.
your last presentation, I had checked. So my
Okay.
prakriti is cough plus acidity. So
Okay.
that is also one of the issues.
Pitta kapha.
Sometimes, yes, yes. And because of
Okay.
all these changes in lifestyle, I am not able to sleep at some times. It never happened earlier. I'm a person
Okay.
who hits the bed in a minute. But now because of the changes, because of a baby maybe, I'm not able to sleep also properly.
Okay. So Yog Nidra is also going to help you. So if you
Okay.
have any other
My
question, just
See, I have a kid who is 7 years old. So my mother is telling that please ask if something is there for kids also. But the problem is that he should be able to do it. It is difficult to get the things from kids. So
yeah, well, you can means there is a way called storytelling. So
okay,
put your asanas or whatever asana you want to. So there are few asanas which are really good, and obviously breathing practices are really good for kids. And kids after 8 years they can do asana. Before that
okay,
they can obviously do just deep breathing or concentrating on
okay,
breath. That is
okay.
really
But is
good
there
for
two
all.
things?
Okay. So thank you all. Thank you for coming and joining this event. And I'm just hoping to meet you again live. Thank you.